Hello, today is April 14th, 2023, and it's been over 12 hours since the third eliminations for Boys Planet. And, it was a roller coaster. It was a roller coaster indeed. So, for like the majority of the series, my boy, it's just been Wang Zihao. It's just been Wang Zihao. But he got eliminated today. He got ranked 19 when only the top 18 were gonna survive. It is what it is. So I'm just like, oh, that's fine. Well, so Wang Zihao didn't get it. What about anyone else? Oh, no, all my other picks are gone. It was legit just Haruto, Wang Zihao, Sivon, and Lee Seung-hwan. And all of them got eliminated today. And I'm just like, isn't that great? I guess I'm quitting Boys Planet. Because with all due respect to the other trainees, I don't feel that oomph with them. I like them all equally. I don't hate any of them. But it's just kind of like, with those four I just mentioned, those were the only ones where, I really felt like I wanted to vote for them. I wanted to support them. And it just kind of sucks, because I'm just like, wow. I can't believe it. They kind of delegated Haruto to be the funny guy, which he was. He was a funny guy. He was so talented in all his performances. With First Love Me Right, oh my god, his rap, so great. And what was after that? I can't remember. Zoom? Was it Zoom? I liked Zoom a lot. I think Zoom was probably his best performance, not gonna lie. Supercharger, it was great. The whole Supercharger team was rushed because Haruto's previous team members all got yeeted out, and he had a bunch of new team members, and they didn't have much time, so there weren't that many details that were able to be worked out by the time they had to perform Supercharger. But Zoom, oh my god, Haruto's Zoom performance, mwah, chef kiss, But then it just kind of sucks because he was ranked 16 for a really long time, and then now when everybody started panicking, I don't know why they thought Haruto was safe when I think the only benefit points that were established only went to Over Me. It went to the whole Over Me team and then Jung Hao, since he got number 1 on Over Me. So yeah, I guess people just forgot about Haruto. I never stopped voting for him. I'm just like, where everyone else go? Kind of cold. And then with Wang Zihao, it's kind of sad, to be honest, because compared to the other three, I think Wang Zihao probably got the least amount of screen time in the whole show. Maybe it's between Wang Zihao and Hiroto, and but the thing is, compared to Hiroto, Wang Zihao it shouldn't have been like that, because he was part of the major teams throughout the whole series. He was part of G Group's Kill This Love. He was part of the Law team, and he did super great in Supercharger, and at least he got something Supercharger. But they still just had some weird shots, and whenever they were training, not even their performance, they were just cut him out. I'm just like, why, Mnet? Why are you afraid of Wang Zihao, man? He's not that great at Korean, or he's not comfortable using Korean, so of course he's not gonna have that many K votes. That wouldn't pose him as much of a threat. I'm just like, why are they deliberately just giving him doggy screen time? It just sucks. And then Sewon, honestly, I knew of Sewon from an interview he did when he was in 9i with Edward Villa. I knew about him till then, but I didn't stand him. And then I was like, oh, he's participating in Boys Planet, that's nice. And then first he did Ajunice 17 with K Group, and that was okay. That was his regular image. But then when he did Love Killer, I'm just like, Sewon, hello, Love Killer. I think low-key, compared to the other trainees, he did pretty good, because with Jiwoong and Gyuvin, I felt like those two kind of had no oomph during the performance. I don't know, I was rewatching it, I'm just I only had eyes for Matthew or someone the entire time, because their vocals were just Cause like, I mean, I don't know, I felt like Ji-woong and Yuvin didn't execute their part to be like the cool guy as good. So it was very difficult watching that performance whenever Sok Matthew or Sewon wasn't like, you know, having their amazing vocals, which I loved. And then also when Sewon got put in Supercharger, since he got kicked out, as well as the other people except for Haruto, honestly, I think someone killed it for the vocal. I mean, it wasn't technically like a really high note, but like he was stable throughout the entire time, and like he had great facial expressions. I'm like, oh my god, someone, like, you had just all this girly pop with you and Woongi, but like you and Woongi are kind of killing it right now. I'm just like, huh? Why everyone sleeping on you guys? You know what I mean? And last but not least, we got Lee Seung-hwan. Honestly, I didn't pay attention to Lee Seung-hwan until his Gang performance, because like once the Gang performance came out, it was just like, hello, I haven't seen you before, but I'm willing to see you now. And it was great. I wouldn't say he carried Gang. Him and the other dude, god dang it, I forget his name. It's a really energetic dude who acts crazy, but he's really talented as well. Him and Seung-hwan did so good in Gang. And then in Guard, oh my god, I'm just like, Seung-hwan, hello? I see a new side of you? Like, but I'm just still surprised. Like, okay, with Wang Zahao, he barely got any screen time. Like, some people, it took them after Supercharger to like actually pay attention or realize he was just like the show, or like that, you know, that talented. So it's just kind of like, you know, whatever. And Haruto, they delegated him as the funny guy. They didn't really take him seriously for some reason, so I felt like people weren't like one picking him as strong, or like, you know, got that emotionally attached to him, because they just had him as quote unquote the funny guy, which he was a funny guy, but he was really talented. So one, I'm gonna be quite honest, I in my heart and in my mind, I kind of knew that someone probably wouldn't get into the finals or in the final top 9, because like, to be honest, Sewon and Woongi, those two, they don't fit, you know, the quote-unquote typical K-pop boy group kind of look, because they're more girly pop. But the thing is, they're entertaining. Like, if you've seen like their extra content, Boys Planet Camp tour, like, it goes hard. I would watch them every day, because they generally seem like they're having fun, and that's what I love about them. Like, if they were like variety hosts or something, or just in charge of like a variety show, I would absolutely watch it. But unfortunately, not a lot of people realized that he was great, you know. They're just kind of like, yeah, I like other dudes, fine, that's okay. But I'm just kind of like, I felt like the image put onto him, just like, I don't know, it just kind of sucked. And then honestly, I'm surprised that people slept on Lee Seung-hwan. Like, I'm just like, he's a great performer. He did great, especially in the last two performances. Like he killed it. And like, I'm just so surprised that like the international fans and even the Korean fans are just sleeping on him. Like, what sucks even more is that crap, I forgot the ages, but like, I know Haruto's 18. I think Wang Zahao and Lee Seung-hwan are like 22. And like, Lee Seung-hwan mentioned somewhere, I swear I'm not gaslighting guys, I read it somewhere, for like directly from him, or like a post before Boys Planet, where like he considered himself old, or the industry considers basically people who were 22 years old at that point. And I'm 22, like, I'm a few months older than Wang Zahao. And I'm just like, really? Considered old already? For the K-pop industry? And I'm just like, with the K-pop industry, I feel like they're just like, they're decreasing the age so quickly. I feel like the competition's getting so much to where like, you've got to be in it by the time you're like in your pre-teens or whatever, so you have enough training, so by the time you hit 16 through 18, you'll basically be at the debut age. And I feel like that kind of sucks, because not everyone starts out that early, or like not everyone gets the chance to like bring themselves out there to be able to debut at the time. Because I'm just like thinking about technically, I don't understand why people don't vote for people who are considered quote-unquote old, or like basically like past 24 or past 25. They tend to not touch those ages. I don't know why. Because like, while a boys group, there is the parasocial relationship, you don't want to root for a group that does consistently bad, where you know if they just had a little bit more time to practice, like a few more months before they debut, things would have been way better. But instead you just kind of get this, it's not that much oomph to their performances. Boys Planet just did a number on me. Like, every person is talented here, and whoever got eliminated or whoever surviving, they all got talent. I'm not gonna say the word potential. I really hate when mentors say the word this young boy's got potential, because you're setting them up for failure. Every time, I swear that they do this, where like a new trainee who's barely trained for like less than 6 months or less than a year does this really good thing in their first evaluation that brings their attention. That means that they're smart. That doesn't mean that they have potential. They're smart about what they're doing. They've got the personality. But technically, everyone has potential to be able to sing or to dance. There's like a few things with singing where like genetically or something, or with your vocal cords, it's really hard to hit. But like, for the K-pop standards, they train anyone who they believe is a good investment to dance or to be able to sing. Because I remember watching on interviews where like people who audition for like SM or JYP, they honestly didn't know how to sing or dance that great, you know? Because at a young age, like, most people aren't gonna be interactive with the industry of like having a vocal coach or being in a dance class regularly, you know? So it's just kind of like, oh my god. But no hate to any of the minors, of course. I mean, they worked hard. They worked harder or as equally hard. Like Han Yujin, I think he's doing great. Even though he's not my pick, I support him. I support everyone else. But yeah, I mean, that's the only thoughts I have right now. I'm probably gonna just stop watching Boys Planet. I'm not gonna vote for anyone because I don't have the will to vote for anyone else. Those four were the only people I wanted to vote for. Probably won't watch the finale, because the finale is probably gonna be like 4 to 3 hours long. Not worth my time, especially when all 4 of my picks are gone. They're all gone. But I'll probably check what the final ranks are to see who got in the top 9. Of course, I'll probably check out Bepler, whatever their name will be called, to see if their debut song's gonna be a bop. If it's a bop, I'm back in. I love bops. But then if it's gonna be like Kepler's debut song with what that count me out. That debut song was horrible. If Hui's in the debut line, they give him a doggy song when he helped produce Energetic, or he was the one who produced Energetic fully, I'm just like, dang. Like, they need his help, because like what that was not it. I felt like it was messy and whatnot, because like it just felt like there was no clear like concept of the group. You don't have to have an overall concept to keep the whole group over time, but like with the Produce 101 season 2, with the first boy season, Energetic, I feel like whoever could have debuted, even though it was rigged, we all know the Produce series was rigged. I felt like regardless of whoever came in, that song was very fitting. It's a very like energetic. It's a very refreshing song, I'm not gonna lie. That like a lot of trainees could fit, but like what da da da? I don't know. For a debut song, it was just very messy. Like along with a lot of fourth gen K-pop groups, I feel like they have very noisy music, which was okay at first, but then now it just seems like it just hurts to listen to. I'd rather just listen to like a whole single concert song. That's why I like people like New Jeans, because like they tend to not make noisy music. So yeah. But if anybody wants to check out Peak Time though, Peak Time's a better show than Boys Planet, because all of the groups that went on to peak time already debuted. So you don't have to worry about, oh, if they get eliminated, then they're not going to debut. They've already debuted. You just can support them and like find out who new groups are through this program, which is great. It's just performance, no drama. We're supposed to be no drama. But yeah,